lovely people, it's Cara here and I am so mad. So today I've got a really exciting video for you. It's probably my favourite type of video to do. Not that I've done one before, but it's the first time for everything, and I get to share with you the fabrics that I've purchased recently. Don't know about you, but fabric shopping and sewing are different hobbies. I get enormous joy from buying fabric, and I don't have a huge stash of fabric, and I look forward to sharing that with you. I'm going to take part in a show me your stash hashtag challenge that Kittenish Behaviour is running, and that runs on Instagram as well as YouTube, so stay tuned for that coming soon. Nonetheless, I absolutely love buying fabric. I just find it so satisfying, the creative process of it, imagining what I'll wear, and then the actual receiving of the fabric is wonderful. You know, retailers and local independent shops, or independent shops full stop, have been absolutely phenomenal in their efforts to keep going. And they've often had to furlough their teams, as you'll be aware, and literally turn from a team to a one-man band overnight. So I'm hugely grateful to them for all the hard work they're doing. So let me take you through them. I've got a big stash of fabrics right next to me. But before I get started, as you know, I like to show what I'm wearing. And this is the Lucy jumpsuit from Seamwork magazine. I'll actually pop some footage of me up here, as you know, wandering around my garden. It's a really easy make. It's made of jersey. This is sort of a jersey with a sort of texture on it. It's a little bit nylon-y actually, this particular fabric. But it is one that I reach for time and time again, because it just, well, it's an outfit in one, isn't it? Ever so easy to wear, very comfortable. And the sun is shining today, which is absolutely lovely. So I can't wait to get outside. You can see just here, beautiful blue sky. So I'm so lucky, looking forward to that. So let's get on to see the fabric. So, and they are right next to me here, so I'm going to be looking sideways. This one, oh my lord, look at this. This is from Material Girl Laura. Now, I have been coveting this particular fabric for a really long time. I'll put the specific name of it down in the details below. But oh, I love it. Look at the colours. Now, actually it's quite weird, you know, my favourite colour is grey. Although when you look back over my makes, I don't have a huge amount of grey in there, so I don't know how that works exactly. But I feel like I reach for grey every time I'm doing something. Clearly not the case, but there you go. So grey and sort of rose pink are actually my favourite colour combination at the moment. And this I've been coveting for ages, so I'm so pleased to have it. And this was a remnant from Material Girl Laura. It was so funny. I was actually cycling on a turbo trainer we've got in our house, and I was mid-training. And in order to, I don't know if you, so you're on a turbo trainer, so you're not actually going anywhere, you're just staying static. And in order to alleviate some of the boredom, sorry cyclists, but I was bored, I was sort of Googling fabrics, and this came up as a remnant, and they sell out really quickly, as you'll know. So I jumped off the bike, ran into my house where the Wi-Fi was better. I was like, click, 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 try and get it, and I got it. I was so pleased. I never normally get the remnants of this, you know, of this sort of fabric, this sort of quality, and it's absolutely stunning. It is white on one side, but it's just gorgeous. I can't wait to make it. And I've got to be honest, it's one of those fabrics that I'm in danger of it sitting in my stash because it's so beautiful. You almost don't want to cut into it. But no, I'm going to make it into this into something that I know I wear all the time. And I absolutely love a molly dress, as you know. And I think I'm going to make a short-sleeved molly dress that I can then wear with or without leggings, so that I can wear it through the seasons. We don't always have weather that is warm enough to wear bare legs, so I think I'll get really good use out of that. And because of the absolutely beautiful pattern on there, the molly dress is such a simple design that I think it will just make the best use of the fabric. So I genuinely cannot wait to get started on this one. I haven't even washed it yet because it's I want to wash it kind of with nothing else so that I don't ruin it. I've also had some fabric disasters when it comes to washing, and I'll share with you one of those particular disastrous stories when it comes through to some of the fabric here. So the next one up, a couple of basics actually. and a plain black and a plain white jersey. Now this is fabulous quality. This is 95% cotton, 5% spandex. And actually Stitchy B, I didn't buy it from Stitchy B, but Stitchy B would describe that as a perfect t-shirt weight, and I've got to say I absolutely agree with her. It's really lovely. This is the white, obviously, not at all opaque, really lovely. Sorry if the light is toing and throwing. I'm obviously relying on sunlight, but I've got lovely big trees in my garden and it can cast shade, well, it does obviously cast shade, so it's toing and throwing, so hopefully it'll stay light enough. But this fabric, absolutely lovely. Now when I bought this, I was going to make the kimono tee, which is a free pattern. I'll link it down below. I've forgotten the designer's name, I'm sorry. But when I look back over my makes recently and the things I wear, they're all boat neck. And the kimono tee is also a boat neck. I will pop a picture here of the line drawing so you can see what I'm talking about. But so I need to move away from the boat neck. As much as I love it, I need to do something different. Move on, Cara. Nutter. So I'm going to make, which is a brand new release, I'm going to make the Orlando tee from Seamworks. As I've explained before, I'm a subscriber for them. Look at me feeling this fabric, but I'm a subscriber to them. So I really like it because it's a really lovely wide neck. And as you may be aware, if you're big in the chesticle area, having an open neck is more flattering, although I do love a boat neck, as I've just described. So go figure, who knows. But I love the open neck of the Orlando, and I'll pop a picture up here so that you can see that. It's brand new, I haven't even printed it off yet. But with the Orlando, it's quite a tight fitting t-shirt, and actually I want something that will skim the tummy area. I have one of those tummies that sort of gets larger, gets smaller. I don't know what that is. It seems to be a middle-aged thing, I think. For me, my tummy bloats. I have no rhyme or reason why that is. So I'd rather have something that skims that area as opposed to highlights it. So I'm going to do a mashup of the Tilly and the Buttons Tabitha T-shirt. Bear with me, it's just behind me. Note to self, organise patterns before videoing. But there you go. That's what I'm doing. Okay, where are you, Tabitha T-Shirt? There we go, Tabitha T-Shirt. So I have mentioned it before. So the Tabitha T-Shirt is a lovely round neck, but it doesn't skim the body. It's actually, as you can see here, probably, it's doesn't skim. It's just a flat line at the sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Orlando neckline on this Tabitha T-shirt, and I hope that that will give me an ideal combination between an open neckline and not skimming my tummy, and I just think that will look fabulous with all those amazing trousers I made, you know, with the really crazy fabrics and things. I think I love this sort of faux jumpsuit that I've made in this silk cami top and the Safiya trouser bottoms, but I also would really like to have a plain t-shirt on the top and the crazy fabric at the bottom. So I think that's going to be a really good combination. Let's put that down somewhere else. So I'm going to make Orlando Tabitha T mashup in both the black and the white, and they will offer me really great usage over the coming season. So they are both from a website called Quality Fabrics. I'd not ordered that from them before. Do you know what, those fabrics were £5.49 a metre. Now that is a bargain. Postage wasn't excessive. I'm going to say something like £3.99 or something like that, but don't quote me on that part. But the fabric was certainly £5.49 a metre, and that is a bargain. So yeah, really pleased with that. The next lot of fabrics I'm going to show you are from Coalville Fabrics. Now Coalville Fabrics, in my experience, operate as a operate as a Facebook group. So you have to join the group, and then they post in albums the fabrics they have available. They also, I believe, do a live fabric sale on a Sunday evening. So for more details, please do go to their Facebook site. I haven't got involved in the live fabric sales, but I do periodically go and see what they have for sale on their site, and they are always amazing. Yeah, just fantastic, and you're going to love these. So they're first up, and I bought a lot, but I'll explain the prices at the end actually, because that'll be easier. This first fabric, let me just show you a little bit closer to that. There you go. Is a viscose, and it's just stunning. So it's black background, and it's got all these beautiful swirls and flowers in gorgeous colours. Oh, it's just amazing. And the drape on this is fabulous. Oh, it's just brilliant. And although it's a viscose, it isn't creasing too much. So I've got 3 meters of this one, and I've got some, with 3 meters of viscose fabric, the possibilities are endless, aren't they? So I cannot wait to get started on that one. I'm so excited about that. And now I know what fellow YouTubers experience when they're like, yeah, this is all neatly folded before you show it on the telly, and then you just put it on the floor. So I've got to fold that up again in a minute. Again from Coalville Fabrics, this wonderful sort of palm leaf fabric. Again, I've got 3 meters here. This one is slightly more sheer. I'll show you this. It's like a georgette actually. So there'd be a sort of polyester georgette. So you can see there, it is slightly sheer, but I think in the right design, I wouldn't have to worry about lining that. I just have to wear the right colour underwear, I think. And you know, I really like the help on this one. What I'm looking for, in my mind's eye, I'm looking for a beautiful summer dress design. I want sort of bra-friendly straps, and then I fancy a really, like a maxi dress, but with tiers on it. I'll try and find a picture that I've got of inspiration up there. Yeah, I might be able to find something in the Bowden catalogue that I like. But yeah, so simple straps and then tiers of fabric beneath it, but just simple, that would show off, you know, like gathered tiers. Just a simple maxi dress that would really show off this I'm going to show you one more time, just wonderful fabric. Yeah, I'm just so excited again about this fabric. I've been so lucky with the choices I've made this time from Coalville. Now this is actually a border print, so I'm going to struggle, I think, a little bit to show it to you. Let me stand up actually. So again, it's just a beautiful silky fabric. You see the colours in this, look. The detail in this is phenomenal. It's an absolutely stunning fabric. And then at the bottom, it's got this wonderful border. I don't know if I should hold it back a bit. So you've got the top half, so it's quite, it's very wide. So it's 1.5 metre wide. So this is the top. And then as it graduates, you can see then the bottom part is a border print. And it's got these sort of fishes and things on it. But the colour scheme in this is just magical. Yeah. Oh, it's so silky. It genuinely feels like silk. Clearly it isn't, but it just feels amazing. And I quite fancy making the brand new sew over it. I think it's called the Freya blouse. If I've got that wrong, I'll put the correct details in. You know, I have an obsession with the Emmy blouse from Seamworks, and actually you could say those designs are incredibly similar. Why don't I try and put a picture of both so you can see them by comparison? But I don't know, just easy to wear. And I think a number of you commented on the blouse I was wearing in my first video, I think it was, with the blue at the top and sort of the flowers at the bottom, and that was a border print. So if you play around with the pattern placement, I think you'd be able to really show off this fabric and design. So definitely destined to be a blouse, but each of these pieces is 3 meters. And therefore I definitely have a left over to make a lovely summer dress, I think, out of this. I don't think it's see-through. Let's have a check. Oh yeah, a little bit sheer. But again, do you know what? In summer, yeah, I'm really not that worried about that, to be honest. I don't want it to be indecent or anything, but I really don't think it'd be a problem. I've got a couple of plain fabrics now here to show you, and this one is a little more heavyweight. But check out this colour. Actually, it's coming up a little bit redder. Yes, when it's closer to my body here, it's actually a deep sort of what would you call this? I don't know, well, a deep red. Absolutely lovely. And again, the light is changing every now and again, so apologies in advance for that. But this is a wonderful weight of fabric. It's like, you can see how it's quite heavy weight. I reckon it's a polyester of some description. But this is going to make a fabulous pair of Safiya dungarees. You remember I showed you in a previous video a pair I'd made in a viscose twill, I think it was, and the drape, it was probably too light a weight of fabric, so the drape on it wasn't right, and it creases like crazy, which drives me mad. But this, absolutely no creases whatsoever, and it's just going to hang beautifully. And if you imagine, hang on, where's Tilly's book gone? Ugh. So that's the dungarees here. So imagine this made up in these dungarees with a Orlando Tabitha T mashup underneath. Oh, gonna love that. Yeah, could well be a uniform to be worn over and over again. And then this one again is quite a heavy weight. This is another viscose, and it's lovely khaki colour. It is quite sheer, but I think this would just be, and it's actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see that, it's actually slightly textured. It's like a bark texture on it. But I think this is going to make, well, could make fabulous trousers, make fabulous blouse. Just, yeah, the possibilities are endless with this one. I think it's a really nice colour on me as well. And again, that's got, yeah, another 3 meters there. So really looking forward to that. And then the final fabric I've got to show you in this particular fabric haul is a little bit crazy, but what's a fabric haul without something of a little, you know, a little bit crazy, I guess. And it's this. Now this is a Scuba fabric. I'm going to stand up and show you a little bit more detail. Yeah, look at this. Huge print on this one. The colours are just sensational. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. And it's actually quite thick, so that's going to be interesting, more because of the time of year than anything else. But I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking probably a jumpsuit, although actually I was just sitting watching some fellow YouTubers, and I think maybe a Tabitha T-Shirt dress would be quite nice in this. Yeah, just a simple, no, not a molly dress, although that would probably work as well, but I think I want something a little bit more sort of, well, yeah, it's a bit fun. I think maybe a play suit in that or something could work. So yes, a lot of fun to be had with that one. Gotta be honest, it might be one of those fabrics that sits in my stash for a while whilst I'm thinking about what to do with it, but you never know. If you've got any thoughts on this one, let me know. I haven't worked with Scuba a huge amount. You see it's white on the back and then beautiful colours on the front. Yeah, if you've got any thoughts on this one, if you've made something in Scuba. It's not like I need to make a structured Scuba dress because nobody's going anywhere at the moment, but so it might sit in my stash until then. So it would actually make a fabulous, yeah, fabulous dress of some kind. Maybe just a straight up and down. Might want to be careful with the pattern placement on that one. Don't want to have any inappropriately placed lilies. That might not go down so well. Oh my god, crazy. I wanted to explain to you how much the fabrics from Coalville Fabric were, and it's just phenomenal. So some of these are individually priced, but if I tell you that I had 6 pieces of fabric, all of which are 3 meters long, they're always 3 meter cuts from Coalville Fabric in my experience, and the total invoice, including £10 for delivery, was £72. That makes those fabrics £3.44 a metre. That is a phenomenal price. So I really do encourage you to check out Coalville Fabrics. Anyway, so that's my fabric haul. I hope you've enjoyed sharing that with me today. I'd love to know what you think about the fabrics I've chosen, and if you've got any suggestions, particularly for patterns that I haven't already spoken about. I absolutely love this community and how we share what we know. It's very exciting. So thank you, and stay safe and well, everybody, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.